Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Clare GAA TV. I'm joined here by Michael Neylon, who has just been appointed as the Clare Under-20 football manager for the year ahead. Michael, as most would know, obviously has overseen St Joseph's Miltown Malbay for the last 4 years and achieved 2 county championships in his term with them. And I suppose, Michael, a new challenge, a new beginning for you, and I suppose you're looking forward now to the challenge of inter-county management at under-20 level.
Yeah, look, it's very new to me, but really looking forward to it. Being able to get around to the various venues over the last couple of weeks and got to see a lot of players. So we're really looking forward to the club under-21 championships kicking off in the next couple of weeks as well. And we're looking at a February start or a June start to be decided in the next 10 days. And I suppose we'll once that's decided, we really get our plans in place.
And I suppose from your own point of view, it's very much a case at the moment about finalising your background team, trying to get all those pieces of the jigsaw in place, and then once you find out the competition date, about setting the structure going forward and starting to invite in the lads and working with them from there. Yeah, look, I suppose we're very lucky in that the last 2 minor teams have been who we would be picking from have been really well prepared. And so we feel like there's a lot of good players coming through. I suppose we're also in the unusual position that this under-20 team is the team that never got to play at minor level inter-county, so I'd imagine that they're chomping at the bit to go and wear a county jersey. So I suppose that all adds to the formula, and we're looking forward to helping these lads out, and I suppose serving the dual purpose of really having a cut at the under-20 championship 2020. But as well as that, the big priority here would be to develop players for senior county in the future, and those two go hand in hand as far as I'm concerned. And I suppose that's one of the tricky things about the role that you're taking on, is that you will have a certain element of your panel, obviously, who will be in with Colum in the senior panel, and they'll be training and preparing for National League, and I suppose you'll have limited access to them, if you want to put it that way. But on the other hand, you still have to ensure that the lads who aren't with Colum are at a level where when these lads come back to join in with you, that you're able to, I suppose, integrate everything together and put in the performances come the championship.
Yeah, look, I suppose we're in a good position. It's a great place to be, where Colum considers these guys good enough to call into the senior setup. So that's the real indication of some of the quality that we've got in Clare at the moment. And from our point of view, the more guys that will be getting that high quality training with the senior setup, learning from the Gary Brennans, the Gordon Kellys of this world. I mean, what an opportunity for these 20-year-olds to go in there and train with these guys and bring that back, bring that experience back to us as a group. So yeah, that's something that's a benefit. But we would at the same time, we'd be looking at gelling those players in regularly throughout the year with our group in the just to make sure that we really have a cohesive group heading into the tournament games and the championship.
And I suppose part and parcel of that is also going to be obviously the cooperation between yourself and Colum around what's been done at senior level and under 21 level or 20 level, and integrating everything together. So I suppose that relationship will play an important part too, in terms of ensuring that the lads are aware of what's expected of them at both avenues.
Yeah, I think it's clear for everybody to see that Colum has overseen and put really good structures in place, not just at senior level but also at under 20s, and down through the development squads. And I think everybody's feeding into the same sense. We're all working towards getting high quality players through to play senior level for Clare. We probably are looking at, in particular at this level at under 20s, you're really looking at the strength and conditioning aspect and making sure that we've got guys, that we definitely have guys with the talent, we definitely have guys with the skill, and we've got guys with great attitude. It's a case of maybe using this opportunity to build them up, put them in a position where they're ready for that really competitive environment of senior football. And I think, knowing a lot of the guys over the last 4 years, we've come across a lot of them at club level, and I think they really are chomping at the bit to go and not just play under 20 for Clare, but also take the step up and play senior ultimately for Clare.
And I suppose just looking at the 2 years that have been in existence at under 20 at the moment, obviously we had a very promising performance in the first year of it below in Cork, and the lads were beaten narrowly, and I suppose last year was a disappointment going down to Waterford and be beaten in the first round of it. So I expect you'll obviously be taking taking lessons from what the lads learned from the last few years and trying to, I suppose, develop on some of the flaws that maybe that they've seen in the system coming around.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we've had a couple of good chats with Seamus, and really he's relayed a lot of the experiences of the last couple of years. There are challenges. It's with the group, I suppose. There's the complications in that you have some guys who have a leaving cert coming up, and that's very important. And the staging of the competition will have the timing of that could be a huge help to them if this competition goes ahead in February, March. That really helps the guy who's doing his leaving cert. If it's a July start, June start, well then these guys have to focus on their exams, but at the same time we would be hoping that we can we'll have them for a lot of the year. They'll taper off, but at the end of the day, that seems to be a challenge. That seems to the minor situation that was a challenge for a minor team once upon a time, it seems to be now the challenge for an under 20 team. But knowing the lads involved, I think they're particularly, I think the guys that are coming out of the last 2 years minor, I think they've enjoyed their football so much that they'll really want to keep that going.
Lovely. Michael, thanks very much for your time tonight. Best of luck with your year ahead, and we look forward to, I suppose, meeting and speaking with you as the year goes on and looking at the progress and following the team. So thanks very much for tonight. To all who watched, we hope you enjoy your broadcast. We will be live this weekend on Saturday afternoon with the Intermediate Hurling Championship between St. Joseph's, Dora Bearfield and Broadford. So we would encourage everybody to join us Saturday afternoon to see who will be crowned Intermediate Hurling Champions of Clare for 2019. Thanks very much.